In this video, I'll be showing you how to track and blur anything in your videos using Premiere Pro. So I have this clip over here on the timeline and I'm going to play it for you. So as you can see, it's just cars going by. And with this method, you can blur faces, you can blur sensitive info. And in today's video, I'm going to be blurring this bus's license plate. So from this example, you should be able to blur anything you want, even if it is moving. So to begin blurring, first we want to check the parts of the clip where the license number is visible. So I'm going to go back to the beginning of the clip. If I zoom into the video by scrolling up on my mouse scroll wheel, even though the license plate is not very visible, like the numbers, it is still there. So the best thing to do is blur it as long as this part of the video is visible. So what we want to do now is start moving the playhead to check where the license plate is in frame. If you want to look around on this screen, just press your scroll wheel and then drag. So I'm going to keep playing until the license plate is completely out of frame by moving the playhead. So right around here. So I'm going to cut this clip. Okay, so this clip over here has the license plate visible. Now we're going to scroll again until the license plate becomes visible again. Alright, so right around here, I can tell that the license plate will become visible again. So I'm going to cut the clip. So this part of the clip doesn't have the license plate visible. Let me just zoom out so you can see. So this clip over here, the license plate is not visible. But from here, I can tell that the license plate will be visible again. So the best thing to do is to start tracking it again. So I'll blur it. Okay, so alright, so around here, the license plate is out of frame again. So I'm going to cut the clip. So if I keep playing again, around here is where it starts becoming visible again. So I'm going to cut the clip and the rest of the clip will be visible, like the license plate will be entirely visible. So if we go back to the beginning to understand what is happening, this first clip, the license plate is visible. For the next one, it is not visible. So we don't need to blur this one. This next one has the license plate visible, so we have to blur it. And this part doesn't have the license plate visible, so we don't need to blur it. And the rest of the clip has the license plate visible. Hopefully you understand why I had to make all the different cuts. Okay, so to start with the first clip, I'm going to zoom in and then I'm going to put my playhead somewhere in the middle. Next, I'm going to head over to effects. If you don't see effects, you go to window and then you enable effect. Then click on the search bar and type Gaussian blur. So this is Gaussian blur over here. Just drag and drop it on your clip. Then click on this FX button up here. So this should show up. Now what you want to do is zoom into the video by scrolling up on your mouse, like the scroll wheel on your mouse. Then you click here and create a selection of the license plate and drag this to completely cover it. Because we put the playhead at the middle, we're going to track the license plate movement back and forth. So I'm going to click here to go back. So it has tracked the license plate backwards, and you can see some keyframes that have been created here. So just drag your playhead to the end of the keyframe and then click on this icon over here to go to the last keyframe. Now we can track forward. Okay, so now I'm going to bring the playhead to the beginning of the video and start playing to see if the license plate has been completely tracked, and from what I can see, it was tracked the right way. So what I'm going to do next is increase the blur of this selection. So I'll come to blurriness and maybe set it to 20, press enter, and as you can see, it has been completely blurred. So now the blur is going to follow the license plate. Okay, so we don't need to do anything over here because other cars are covering the license plate, so we can move to the next clip. So over here, now with the playhead in the middle again, we'll just drag the Gaussian blur here, click FX, make a selection, drag this to cover the whole license plate, then start tracking. So we're going to track backwards, then drag the playhead to the middle, click on this arrow to go to the last keyframe, then track forward, and then we'll give the video a play again. And I think it did a very good job. So we can blur this, change this to 20, press enter, and let's see what it looks like now. Okay, now that other cars are covering the license plate, we don't need to blur. Then we'll move to the last stage. So for this one, like I said, just move to the middle of the playhead. Just move to the middle of the clip and then drag your Gaussian blur. Click here, make a selection, drag this down, and then track backwards. Around here, I think the numbers, okay, they are not very visible. But if you zoom out, it looks like it can be visible. So if you want, you can increase the blurriness to maybe 40. And yeah, this should be a lot better. So that's how you do your tracking in Premiere Pro. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this. I'm seeing you in the next one. Take care and bye-bye.